to the mansion.
Lloyd refused to talk to us.
But he did save Celis. We can rest assured he hasn't really changed.
Yes, I'm sure he'll be able to explain all of this someday.
Yep, sooner or later keeping so many secrets to himself will be impossible for a guy as trusting as Lloyd.
You're right. Oh, but I just hate not knowing the truth behind all this.
It looks as though all we can do now is wait.
Let's just sit around. I mean, honestly, it's not a horrible idea to just sit around and do nothing and wait for Lloyd to come to us. Because he's going to grab all the cores, but he apparently needs all the cores. So he'll go snatch up all the cores that we haven't done, and then he'll show up and they'll be like, I have all the cores. Now give me all of your cores. And then we just beat him up, take all the cores, and tie him up and be like, all right, you can die to 1,000 paper cuts in a bath of lemon juice and salt, or you can tell us what's going on.
Colette's still as cute as a button, Sheena's curves are delectable as ever, and Marta's spunky attitude just gives me goosebumps. I think I've died and gone to heaven.
As soon as we rescued Celis, he's back to his usual self.
Zealous is so flighty. No, Marta. Zealous isn't flighty. He's shallow.
Colette, who said that about me?
Professor Sage. She said you're like a wading pool. Professor Sage can't swim, remember? I think she means she likes Zelos.
Fine. I'm a shallow man with obvious motives, so sue me.
Oof. They keep having this earthquake thing happen, and I know what they're trying to do with it, but they should really address that soon.
Oh, Lady Celis, I'm so glad to see that you're all right.
Tokunaga, I'm sorry for worrying you.
Tokunaga, Sebastian, see Celis to her bed.
Yes, sir.
Emil, my brother told me everything. I would be honored to give you Glaucius's core. Good luck on your quest.
Joke's on you, we already grabbed it. It don't belong to you, no.
Thank you.
Man, this thing just gets worse and worse. The Silverant dynasty, huh? I've no idea what went on in Silverant back when the worlds were still separated. But the Vanguard is dead set on getting revenge on the Church of Martel.
Were they planning on using Ratatosk's core to restore the dynasty?
Been over this like 3 times.
Yes, they want to use it to destroy the Church of Martel, and the Tethaalen royal family as well.
Ratatosk's core can do that?
They plan on using it for some weapon called a mana cannon.
No way!
Sheena, you've heard of it?
Yes, I've used one before. If left in the wrong hands, it could destroy the entire world.
I'll need to inform the church officials and His Majesty about this.
I'll head back to Isalia to tell everyone there. Is there any way we can get word to Professor Sage?
What are the people of Asalia gonna do?
Leave that up to my Mizuho scouts. They'll find her and let her know.
Emil, what are you going to do next?
I'll go after the rest of the cores with Marta. That way we'll free Ratatosk and also stop the Vanguard from using the mana cannon. Right, Marta?
Right.
Then I shall continue to accompany you. I don't pretend to understand what Lloyd is thinking, but perhaps I could be of help the next time you face him.
Good idea. I'm going too. What I know about the mana cannon might come in handy. And I can't throw my support to Lloyd until I know what he's about.
Count me out. I'm sure Lloyd has his reasons. He would never do anything to put the world in danger. So I'm going after Lloyd.
I feel the same way as Zelos. I trust Lloyd no matter what. I want to find him and help him.
I wish you 2 luck. Well, I suppose we won't see each other for a while.
Yeah, take care.
Everyone, stay safe.
Zelos, Colette, thank you.
I'm so sorry. This is all my father's fault.
A child shouldn't have to apologize for what their parents do. Cheer up, Marta.
Well then, shall we?
Yeah.
Glad the 5-second flashbacks stopped a while ago. Yeah, those seem to just disappear and never showed up again. And I too am glad, because it was incredibly ridiculous. Courage is the spark that turns dreams into reality, or whatever he says. See if the tournament available to us. I didn't have to get on a spooky boat to get here, but you know. You don't love anything that I can do. Probably better if I just don't look for you. Started a new event called the Monster Battle, where companion monsters fight for dominance. Battles are ranked, whether or not the monster can participate. The ranked battle depends on its level. Be careful not to level up your monsters too much, or they might not be able to find the rank you want. That's... Why can't I do this? Also, why would I want to do this? Also, why can't I? Oh, I don't have any monsters level 40 or below. I guess I have to start from the bottom and work my way up. Bug battles go. This is not going to be another, what was that game? Rogue Galaxy. Man. That was cool.
Now then, time to hunt for more Centurion's cores.
That was super cool.
Indeed. The Temple of Earth isn't too far from here.
Earth. That would mean...
In theory, it would mean we should find Solemn's core.
What's the matter, Tenebrae? You don't sound too sure.
He's mentioned like 3 times already that he's sensed Solemn's core in various places around the world, and we haven't been to the Earth Temple yet. So, can you connect the dots, Marta?
No, it's just... Recently, whenever we've been close to the Vanguard, I've felt the presence of Solemn's core.
So they already have it?
I cannot be certain, but Solemn's specialty is his ability to deceive his enemies. It could be connected to the effortless transformations of that foul-smelling man.
You think Dax is using the core? But wait, wouldn't you have sensed Solemn's presence if he was?
I'm afraid that his ode to seduction interferes with my senses too much for me to tell.
Oh, oh, so convenient.
Well, if we go to the Temple of Earth, we'll know for sure, right?
Indeed. No use standing around discussing it. Let's head to the temple.
Right.
Solemn's core may not be here after all.
Oh yeah, the Vanguard might have it. Do you know, Marta?
No, I'm sorry. Ever since Daddy started to change, I've been avoiding him, so...
Hey, don't sweat it. Worrying about it won't help us now. Besides, things should clear up once we get to the Temple of Earth, right?
That's right. Let's hurry.
Okafu. Go ahead and save. They're hungry again. What is going on? I didn't even get into any battles this time. Maybe I didn't feed them. Maybe I didn't. I didn't feed them. I didn't feed them. Still, they're hungry again. Like, what did I get into? Like 2 battles? Come on.
Halt! This area is strictly off limits.
Why? Did something happen?
It's all those earthquakes we've been having. The inside of the temple collapsed. It's a mess in there.
So we can't go inside?
Nope, don't think anyone's gonna be able to before they finish repairs.
What should we do?
Well, we could head to the Temple of Lightning in the meantime. A summon spirit used to be there, so the core could be as well, right?
Perhaps. By the way, why don't we hatch Glockius's core before we set out again?
Oh, good idea. I almost forgot about it. We haven't touched it since we got it.
Now Glockius has awoken too. That's good.
Emil?
Perhaps he's simply exhausted from everything that's happened.
You may be right. Let's take him back to town.
Emil, what's wrong?
There was a cutscene where all the cores went into Emil's head. Did they ever leave? I feel like we've had conversations about Marta having Ratatosk's core in her forehead. How long ago was that?
Marta, it's you.
You're the other Emil, aren't you?
You can tell? Oh yeah, you didn't want me around.
No! It's just, ever since what happened, you only showed yourself when we were in battle, so I was worried about you.
You were? Come to think of it, you did stand up for me.
Huh?
Marta, do you need me?
Of course! You're Emil, too.
So you don't mind if I show up again?
Of course not.
Thank you. Huh? Marta, what just happened?
What do you mean? We were talking.
Really?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. My mistake.
Oh, okay.
You should get some more rest.
Yeah, I'll do that. Good night, Marta.
Good night.
Middle of the day, sucker. Good day. Take your shoes off when you're in the bed, man. Come on.
Emil, what's happening to you?
What a sucker fool. Does he have to turn around like that all the time? Can't you just save? Why do you gotta face a certain direction? Don't understand. Apparently I've had this video player. Oh. Hope that hasn't been playing. I'm gonna close that. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered if it was playing because no one would be scared anyway. We're not gonna have any more conversation about where we're going. Chapter 6.
This is a restricted area. No one is allowed to enter.
A restricted area? But why?
None of your business. Now go!
Marta, are you okay?
What are you doing?
Excuse me, but if you would just listen to it.
Shut up, kid! Get out of here!
Emil!
Stop, that's enough.
Damn it. That's why I can't let you handle anything.
What are you mumbling about?
Nobody lays a hand on Marta.
Wait, Emil! Please don't hurt them!
Why not? This fool just attacked you.
We need their help, Emil, so we can get inside the temple.
That won't be a problem if we kill them all.
Emil, you're in Ratatosk mode again. Pull yourself together. You've got to calm down and return to your normal self.
My normal self can't keep Marta safe.
Acting like this won't keep Marta safe either. Will it, Emil?
What?
Just put your blade away. Provoking unnecessary hostilities isn't going to help our cause.
What's going on here? Director Schneider! These people were trying to force their way into the temple!
It's all right. This is only a simple misunderstanding. We were just wondering why this area's been sealed off.
Oh, you're Duke Bryant, aren't you? Duke Bryant? You mean the president of the Lezareno Company? You should have said so in the first place. We're glad to help the president of such a fine establishment. I must apologize for this unfortunately rude welcome. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Schneider, the director of Cybak's Imperial Research Academy. Recently, the Temple of Lightning has become quite dangerous. We've restricted access to only those who have permission from the Academy.
Oh, really? But why? What happened here? We
Dangerous.
really need to get inside. It's very urgent.
He said.
Well, I can make some exceptions as long as your cause is justified. Once I've finished my work, I'll be glad to hear you out. Perhaps you could wait for me at the Imperial Research Academy until then.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, thank you. Emil, any objections?
Yes.
You're...
What? What's wrong with you? What's with the stupid expression?
Do you know Emil?
Emil? Of course, that's impossible. There's no way it could be him.
What is it? Does he remind you of someone?
No, it's nothing. Please disregard my comment. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Roll the eyes.
I wonder who you remind him of.
Who cares? How the hell would I know?
Well, anyway. Why are you always so aggressive when you're in Ratatosk mode?
Ratatosk is aggressive. Or something.
Who do those jerks think they are? I heard the Church of Martel was up to no good. Looks like the rumors were true. What the hell is Zelos thinking?
The appeal of the Chosen has dropped sharply since the system that supported his status was abolished. Putting all the blame on the Chosen is unfair.
And Silveron's Church of Martel is completely controlled by the church in Tethaala.
Sounds like the Church of Martel's days are numbered.
It would be difficult to imagine otherwise.
Oh, darn it. I was waiting for another one to show up and show up.
Here, eat.
Did you make this?
Yeah, something wrong?
No, it just looks a bit different.
I believe rough might be the word you're looking for. You always did things like carve the apples into rabbit shapes or shave carrots into flower petals.
Who the hell bothers with stuff like that?
But, I mean, is this edible?
I'll throw it out if you don't want it.
No, sorry, I'm going to eat it. Huh? It tastes just as good as the food you usually make.
My. Though comparable in appearance to the disturbing products of Lady Marta's cooking, it would seem the flavor is perfectly fine.
Hey, watch it! I wonder where the Imperial Research Academy is.
We've been there before. It's towards the far end of town.
With Lloyd?
Yes, that's right.
All right, let's head to the Imperial Research Academy and wait for Director Schneider to return.
Okay.
Schneider. I save. Guess we're back in Ratatosk mode. Has it really only been 12 hours? We're already in chapter 6. I think there's only 9 chapters in this game.
Why do they all look so pale?
Well, yeah. This town's packed to the gills with bookworms and eggheads.
So they're the complete opposite of you?
Well, excuse me. And what about you, huh?
I'm in the same boat.
Looks like you both could stand a bit of polish at the hands of Professor Sage.
Better hope her ruin mode disease isn't contagious.
Like you're one to talk.
What you got? What you? Yeah, we need a lot of these. Don't care about the TP though. And max out on those. Go ahead and get a couple more of those. Ooga. Black plate. Witch oak. Black gauntlets. Good. We're spending a lot of money. Good to be king. That increases physical attack by a lot. Doggy has bitten off more than he can chew. Thing. Juice's casting. That's gonna go on 2. Your spellcast take 4 freaking ever. Until lightning stops. Don't steal our merchandise. Consider it stolen. How suspicious that this one can't be moved around. Use one again. I wonder why that is.
You're Aster! You're alive! See? I told you not to get all buddy-buddy with that half-elf.
Who are you? And who the hell is Aster?
You're Aster! They said you died while looking for that summon spirit, Ratatosk.
Hold on, did you say Ratatosk? You're researching Ratatosk here?
Huh? Are you a friend of Aster's?
His name is Emil. He's not Aster.
Settle down, everyone. I am Regal Bryant. Director Schneider instructed us to wait for him here.
Duke Bryant? My apologies. The director is currently out in the field.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh, right, of course. Please come inside. The director's room is on the second floor. It's the last room back.
Thank you.
I wonder who this Aster guy is and if he really looks like Emil.
Who knows? It sounds like they're still holding on to that same old half-elf bigotry. I can't say I like that.
It is difficult for people to change. Prejudice against half-elves has been around for over 4,000 years. It'll be a while before it starts to fade.
I guess you're right, but still. I wouldn't be surprised if they were still locking half-elves up in the basement and forcing them to do research.
They actually did something like that?
Perhaps we should stop by the basement and check.
You mean, go where half-elves might be?
I don't believe it, you too? You're friends with Rain and Genus, aren't you?
Yes, you're right. Feeling afraid like this, it isn't fair to Rain or Genus. I'm sorry.
Well then, shall we?
Yeah, check yourself, Marta. This is the Wonder Chef. A burrito? You know what? Did get some tacos on Tuesday, and they were some good tacos. I got the good chicken taco. You know, every now and then, sometimes the quality of the tacos doesn't work out so hot. This time was one of the good times. Most of the times it's a good time.
This is where half-elves were forced to do research. They were locked up here their entire lives.
Except for the time where I went over there and they didn't have any chicken tacos or any chicken left. This was like in the afternoon when I changed my schedule. Speaking of that, I need to mention that too. And they didn't have any chicken tacos. So I was like, all right, let me get the chorizo taco because I want to try those. They gave me pastor tacos instead. I was very disappointed.
Imprisoned in here? That's horrible. Can you imagine?
Emil, are you all right?
Where am I?
What is it? You look like you just woke up from a dream.
Marta! You're not hurt, are you? What happened to those mean knights?
Are you okay?
Huh?
Come on, wake up already. The Temple of Lightning was off limits, so we came to the Cybac Imperial Research Academy, remember?
We did?
Perhaps you're just tired. Why don't you get some rest at the inn? I'll send a messenger as soon as the director returns.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Sure, thanks.
Anyways, next week is the Game Awards. But I work on the day of the Game Awards, and I don't want to change my schedule to accommodate. Or I don't want to request time off to co-stream the game. So I changed my schedule to the morning shift. So next Thursday, I will not be streaming in the morning. I will be co-streaming the Game Awards at 4:30 p.m. Pacific.
Emil, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a second.
I wonder if you have a fever. Anyway, let's get you back to the inn for some rest.
Okay. I'm sorry to worry you.
weird that he whines about everything but doesn't say anything about worrying about his lost memories. This is what we like to call the classic JRPG protagonist syndrome.
You look just like him.
You know, whenever you have important information that you need to tell, and someone says, "Oh, do you have any important information that you need to tell me?" They're just like, "Oh, no, never mind. It's nothing." And, you know, it plagues so many games out there, and every single time it makes the game worse.
Huh?
They've been saying you look like someone named Aster.
I do?
You're a dead ringer. You could be his twin. But I heard Aster was killed by Richter, so...
Richter?
Oh, you've heard of Richter? He used to be a researcher here. A half-elf.
A half-elf. I did notice he's able to use magic.
Was this Richter a tall man with red hair?
Yes, a redhead. He went off to investigate a summon spirit named Ratatosk and ended up killing Aster. They were best friends, too. What a sick bastard. Damn those half-elves.
That's a lie! Richter would never do something like that!
Emil, wait! Please, try to calm down.
I must have reminded Richter of Aster.
Emil.
That's why he was so nice to me. If Richter really did kill Aster, it doesn't make sense why he'd be nice to someone who looks just like him.
Yeah, if you trust Richter, then I do too. Now let's go get some rest at the inn, okay?
You know, Richter stabbed you in the chest and killed you and took the Ratatosk core, right? You realize that, right? I know it was, you know, a ninjutsu dummy or whatever, but, you know, it still remains the same here.
Okay.
I still don't understand this whole relationship that Richter and Emil have. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe on Richter's side, it makes sense because he thinks it's Aster, and maybe he, you know, feels that, you know, he owes Aster something. But on Emil's side, you've known the guy for like 5 minutes, man, and all of a sudden you're just going to risk your life to save him or all these situations. It doesn't make any sense.
Marta, do you really think this Aster person was killed by Richter?
Hey, have you heard this story? Long ago, a little boy and girl lived deep in the forest.
A little boy and girl.
One day, while out on a stroll, they came upon a house made entirely of gels. They were hungry, so they started to eat it when suddenly this old woman...
Why do I look so much like this Aster? Maybe he's a distant relative or something.
It appears you were unable to alter his troubled mood. By the way, I'm rather curious about the end of your story.
Does it really matter? They all lived happily ever after, the end.
Also, this is another one of those scenarios where it's like, okay, it's obvious that Emil is having visions of Richter killing him, and people are mistaking Emil for Aster. So we should probably hammer that out right now so that we don't have to deal with that revelation, you know, 8 to 30 hours from now. This is a JRPG. That's not how it works around here.
That same dream again. Why would Richter try to kill me?
Are you awake?
Tenebrae, yeah, I had a really weird dream.
A dream?
Yeah, a dream where I'm killed by Richter. Hey, where's Marta?
She received word from Regal and left. Shall we follow?
Yeah.
Well, this will never be spoken of again. And am I really only 12 hours into this game? right? Guess I've only been playing it for like 4 days.
Emil isn't Emil?
Oh, yeah, 11 hours before today. Crazy.
At the very least, that's what Rain believes. She said as much in the letter she wrote me. I've been observing him for a while, and I believe his Ratatosk mode cannot be fully explained by possession alone.
I think Regal may be right. We once witnessed one of our friends being possessed. When Emil's in Ratatosk mode, he's being possessed by Ratatosk's power, right? But it sure lasts a long time for a mere possession, and he recalls those periods as part of his own memories.
But recently, it seems like he doesn't remember what happens while he's in Ratatosk mode.
In our experience, the possessed party is aware they are being possessed. However, here, Emil perceives the possession as a part of him, and recently he has no memory of the incidents. This is just as Rain predicted.
What exactly did she say?
Rain's hypothesis is that the real Emil is suffering from a form of amnesia. She theorizes that the Emil we know is an invention of his mind, created to fill in the holes of his missing memories.
I don't see how that's possible. His aunt and uncle recognized him as their nephew.
That puzzles me as well. But Rain believes that his real self lies dormant along with his memories. She suspects that perhaps his pact with Ratatosk stimulated his mind, unlocking this inactive portion. Otherwise, I see no reason why his personality would dramatically transform simply from borrowing Ratatosk's power.
Emil!
In other words, the person I am now is a fake?
You heard us.
Oh, you're just shouting across the entire open courtyard. I don't know how you didn't see him walking up to you in the first place, sucker.
Regal!
That's not exactly right. You're Emil as well. But your personality was created as a way to face society after you lost your memory.
Then what am I?
You're a sucker fool, that's what you are.
This is nothing more than my own hypothesis. Rain might disagree with this, but perhaps this person named Aster is actually you.
I'm Emil! Aster is supposed to be dead! Could this be why I remember getting killed by Richter? Because I'm actually Aster?
They told us Director Schneider's back in the city. Let's go to the Research Academy and hear what he has to say, okay?
But, Marta...
We can't just leave you like this.
Yeah, so let's talk it out. Figure out what's going on.
Marta's right. And there's something else you should know. Regal's reason for saying all that wasn't so he could call you a fake. He brought it up because he's worried that you'll disappear entirely. The you are now is important to us. To me, Regal, Rain, to all of us.
Thank you.
I am sorry for bringing all of this up.
Please don't apologize. I want to know what's going on inside me more than anyone. Let's go to the Research Academy.
Step in. Fuck a fool. Still struggling to unsee the arms. I have to remind you of it to make sure that you're not forgetting about it. Because that wouldn't be fair to me. I have to see it every time.
Terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting. Now, you wish to enter the Temple of Lightning?
Yes, and there's something else we'd like to ask you.
What can you tell us about the person named Aster? And Richter as well.
Aha! I knew you and Aster were related the moment I saw you. So, are you his brother?
Don't ask a question with a question, man. Answer my question first, then I'll answer your question.
No, you see...
quite an interesting tale indeed. You may very well be Aster. You certainly look enough like him. Did you meet your relatives in Lewin when you were young?
No, I met them for the first time after Palmacosta was attacked.
Then it's certainly possible that Aster took on your name and identity somewhere along the line.
But isn't Emil too young to have been a researcher here?
Aster began conducting research at our facilities when he was 9 years old. He was brilliant. It was hard to believe he wasn't a half-elf. If he were still alive, he'd be 18. Emil, how old are you?
I'm 16, but if I really did lose my memory...
Right. You wouldn't know how old you actually are.
What did Aster research when he was here?
He was originally studying summon spirits. I believe you may have met him in Meltokyo's Elemental Research Laboratory.
Who are we talking about right now? We met Aster?
I knew I recognized Emil from somewhere.
While studying the relevance of summoned spirits and the environment, he theorized monsters regulate the world's mana levels. To prove this, he set out to perform a field test with a summoned spirit called Ratatosk. That was roughly 2 years ago.
And Richter went along too?
Correct. Richter was a half-elf who worked here. He and Aster got along quite well, even collaborating in their research. The two left town to conduct the test together.
So what happened?
I don't know the details. Richter told us that Aster had died, and he subsequently left the research academy.
Is there any way to find out whether Emil and Aster are the same person?
A researcher named Relina is currently at the Temple of Lightning. She started working here at the same time as Aster. She and Aster were close friends. She also knows quite a bit about Ratatosk. I'll give you a letter of passage to go inside the temple. Go and see her.
Are you sure? It seems like you've been really strict about who you'll let inside.
Lately, we've had an unusual number of lightning storms around here, and it seems the temple might be the source of it. What's more, the dimensional boundary in part of the temple has become warped.
Dimensional boundary?
In other words, how should I put this? This world and another world are starting to mix. The detailed explanation is far too complicated, so that will have to do for now. Anyway, it's not safe, so please be careful while you're in there.
Call her. Come over here. Seems like a great idea instead of putting, 5 people in grave danger to go someplace that
Right. Let's head to the temple.
not supposed to go to.
Okay.
But what do I know? Just, speaking in nonsense.
I hope those guards don't give us any more trouble.
We've got an official okay from the director. We'll be fine.
I guess. But what if they attack us? And I lose my memory again?
Emil, give me your hand.
Huh? Oh, okay. Hey! Ouch!
It hurts, right? That's proof you're here right now.
Yeah.
Does my hand feel warm?
Yes.
That means I'm here too, right beside you. So stop looking like you could disappear at any moment.
Thanks.
You didn't have to crush my hand, though. The Temple of Lightning. Where haven't we been? Temple of Earth. We've been to the Temple of Light.
They appear to be dead.
No.
Who could have done this?
Lloyd.
If there's a core located in this temple, it stands to reason.
Lloyd?
It couldn't be.
Then maybe the Vanguard.
Marta, I'm sorry if this is hard for you.
No, it's okay. I'm opposed to what the Vanguard does, and I want to stop Daddy. It's just such a waste. These people's lives were just tossed away.
Yes, as bad as they may have been, they didn't deserve this.
I don't know what those guards do.
I'd like to give these two a proper burial. We can't just leave them like this.
We do not. What are you gonna do? Dig up 2 graves to toss these suckers in there? Are you insane?
But if the Vanguard is here, we haven't a moment to lose. We have no choice but to leave them for now.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
You should be sorry. That's probably the first apology that you needed to make. Making absolutely ridiculous claims. I want to bury them. You know, bury that mouth of yours in some peace and quiet. Okay.
What do you think that is?
Tape over the mouth.
Looks like some research notes.
Said it in the very beginning.
Let's see. In short, restricting the dimensional boundary to a certain level is Ratatosk's.
Ratatosk? Those notes are about Ratatosk?
It looks like it. This stuff is pretty dense. I can hardly understand it.
Staff from the Imperial Research Academy are here, right?
Yes, this must have been left behind.
I'll hold on to it for now.
It looks like I'm tied to this place, whether I like it or not.
Something seems to be bothering Sheena.
She once failed to forge a pact with Volt, the summoned spirit of lightning.
Oh.
It was a disaster that took the lives of 1/4 of the people of Mizuho. Because of that, she has led a lonely life, even among her own people. But she overcame pain, sadness, and fear in order to save this world, and eventually succeeded in her pact with Volt. In that regard, Sheena may understand both of your struggles better than anyone.
Papado, papado, pippity, poppity, poo.
And what does paparo, paparo, pippity, poppity, poo mean? Is that some sort of newfangled slang?
It was written in the research notes I found. It's in the language of the angels, so I might not be reading it correctly.
But why would that be written in these notes?
Here, maybe you can read it.
Let me see now. It says, some centurions are stuffy and old-fashioned.
How true. Whoever wrote these notes must be a really brilliant researcher.
Oh, man. Poor homeboy Slice.
How come there are lightning strikes indoors? It's really dangerous.
We may be safe though, considering the people in our party.
Why is that?
Well, they say lightning strikes tall objects.
Tall objects. Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it, Regal's pretty tall.
Well then, we have nothing to worry about. We're counting on you, Mr. Lightning Rod.
Aha! Your body. Dang it. I'm like giga hungry right now. Unbelievable. Maybe I didn't eat enough yesterday. I got my 2 orders of dumplings. And then I got a new thing. I've been trying one new thing on this menu.
Are you with the Vanguard too?
Got a xiaolong bao, pork xiaolong bao. And it's basically just a dumpling. I'd rather get the dumplings.
No, we're not. We're here with permission from the Imperial Research Academy.
Then get out of here while you still can! The Vanguard broke in and they're killing everyone they see!
We have to stop them!
Yeah, let's go.
Hold on a second. Emil, why don't you show them the notes we found?
People are dying to other people. To compare notes right now?
Notes?
They appear to be regarding research on Ratatosk.
Maybe those are the notes Relina said she dropped.
Where can we find Relina?
She was working deeper in the temple. I hope she's okay.
Let's go!
We'll save Relina. The rest of you, please get out of here.
Please request the Royal Army to be dispatched as well.
Will do! You should deliver those notes to Relina. She was obsessed with finding them.
I will.
He was obsessed with finding them. They seemed like a decent place to grind. I wasn't level 92 or... Really dark? Let's be careful where we step. Not dark at all. What are you talking about? Why you turn up the gamma in video games? Deal with that garbage. This dungeon is not fun. It wasn't fun in Tales of Symphonia 1. It ain't fun now. Does not do that. Getting destroyed, getting destroyed. I feel a presence of the core from beyond here. Giving off electricity. I wonder how we get rid of this. Airplane. Oh, wait. Might be able to do this. Everybody wants to be a Sogafu. Is Masher really go away? It takes so long for you to cast spells. Got 0 grade from that? Oh! Got me.
Lloyd.
Lloyd, wait! Hey, this This way! Lady Marta's with them!
What should we do?
Looks like we don't have much of a choice.
Yep, here they come.
What should we do? What level are you guys? 25? They really put me up against a level 40 Sugafoo earlier? So then I could be up against level 25 right now? What's going on? Inferiority.
We've lost sight of Lloyd. He could reach the core before us.
But finding Relina is more important than Lloyd, if she gets caught up in the Vanguard's attack.
Right, come on, let's hurry.
Oh yeah, if Lloyd wants to destroy the world. Definitely gotta stop Lloyd. Or, save Relina first. Otherwise, she could die. Can't have that. Mélange. Felt like I was never even there. Is lottery gel made out of lottery tickets?
Ready?
It's made out of chance and luck. And probably some rigging as well. Probably the tears of everybody that has put money into the lottery and never won anything. That probably has something to do with it as well.
Ready?
At least make it challenging.
Werebat? Sirocco. Alright, I need a save and mark here.